Hi, my name is Bogdan and this is my demo reel video where I show you how I add different sounds and sound effects with Logic Pro for a short video of a friend and my father grilling some barbecue. Throughout this video I will show you how I created and used the sounds for this project, and I've included a timestamp where I start to explain what I've done in detail, and the actual video will start right now. For this project, I gathered a bunch of sounds either from online sources or recorded by myself using only a Zoom H5 recorder with its built-in microphone. But since the preamp of the recorder isn't the cleanest, I had to record some of the sounds inside my closet to imitate a soundproof environment without much reverberation, and for the objects which I couldn't fit inside the closet, I recorded them during the nighttime to avoid other sounds bleeding in from the environment. Most of the sounds I used were from different objects than the ones were actually presented in the video. For example, as I showed in the photo I took, since I didn't have any barbecue left on the day when I recorded the audio elements, I used a bowl of avocados just to imitate the sound of a full bowl. Another example would be the sounds used in the extreme close-up shot of the barbecue, which was actually bacon bits being cooked in a pan with oil. I chose to use that to emphasize the micro sounds since the viewer or listener is very close to the subject in that scene. The grill fire shots implied to use a sound that could reproduce what a flame would sound like, but in slow motion since I filmed the entire video in 60 frames per second and played it back in 24 frames per second, and for that I used two different types of whooshes and wind sound, also slowed down by a fair percentage. I used either only one sound or stacked multiple sound effects to add more realism. For the Foley sounds of the cutlery, plates and metal bowl, I recorded inside the closet the same objects shown in the scene, while trying to mimic the exact movements my friend was doing in the video. To make them sound as they would sound like being used in a space such as a backyard or simply outdoors, I applied to them alongside other effects some reverb. The grill doors didn't require reverb since they were recorded already outside on the spot. In post-production, as the video already shows, I arranged all the sounds and started to apply fade-ins and outs where it needed, followed by some processing including compression and EQ, mainly to give each sound the exaggerated characteristics I was going for and to make the balance in the frequency range for the music and all the sound effects to fit in properly. Any other effect processes were manipulated using automation to be more precise. Also, the mixing was done using automation, including the panning required for the spatial image to resemble what the viewer is seeing in the video. Before finishing, I exported the track that had the music and imported it to Isotope RX to remove some clicks and artifacts that could become a distraction for the listener. After that, I imported it back to Logic Pro and played the whole project a few more times to see if I missed anything or if the mix was perhaps clipping, and finally export the whole project. Thank you for watching my demo reel, and if you want to contact me, I've listed all my contact information in the description of this video.